Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Liberty Flames taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth, offense is struggling, trying to make plays.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Bryant. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and what a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
pack your bags and start your journey. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Dropping back, it's Love. Gets it out fast. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man quickly. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Puts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State. The Cardinals are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football. Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Love. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback adapting. Creates a little room.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. The give is to Williams. Oh, a lot of space. Still on his feet. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen and... The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Love. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air, using the quick game. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unleashes one. Another incompletion on third down.
Nice job in coverage on that third and short, defensively taking all the...
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this offense has not had much to...
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going up top again. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all...
To the air, it's Love. Gets it out quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few 1st downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Love. Makes the catch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in.
He's loose. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw it. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gets open down the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Cardinals trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Love. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I think that
and the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
we just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Quick release by the QB. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your...
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Back to throw, it's Love. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch.
The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
They'll start this drive from the 42. Back to throw, it's Love. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting... The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets